We are live.
We're live, and so we're gonna have to see if there's anybody who is on the chat. If you can see anybody in the chat, Alicia. Hey everybody, we're gonna start here in 4 minutes. Hello? I have no idea I can't. Alicia, are we getting anybody?
Yep, we've got.
Okay, good. Good.
I don't know how to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to get a third person okay, so we're gonna need someone to be able to read the chat to tell us who to pick the names for the wheel.
Do we have some paper
But
right
some
now?
sheet won't know the customer, you know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. At this point right now, we're kind of.
It's all good.
Are we good?
Yeah, I mean just.
Whose chat are you gonna? Alicia, you're just gonna pick the people?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to get it because I think we were before on Ricky's computer.
Right.
I don't know how to get the video. You know what I mean?
Don't worry about it. Just you this yellow. Who's the person who's going to be. So we'll pick 3 and.
Let's see.
It's live, and here's what happens when it goes live. Anything can happen, and including technical difficulties. But we'll get to everybody here and kind of go over that in a second. We'll forewarn you, there's going to be handheld cameras that could be herky-jerky. Just warning you right now, if you have problems with health reasons watching a herky-jerky camera, you might want to mute your feed here. So. Because at 2 o'clock we're going live. Got 2 minutes here. 2 minutes. Coop, what's up? I had to walk behind to see your name there, so we're going to have somebody pick names from behind the screen here. Basically, what the setup is we have a camera, we have a monitor facing towards us, and we have a couple computers back behind. And when we did our dress rehearsal, the feed, I was able to read the feed from here, and unfortunately we can't. And we're going to be live in 1 minute, so it's not going to matter. We'll just. What? Yeah. Okay, we're just about ready to go. Alicia, when it's 2 o'clock, you tell us 2 o'clock and we're ready to fire it off. And it's 2 o'clock. We ready to go? Let's go. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the virtual trade show booth here from Grandview, Missouri. I'm Dave Guccione, otherwise known as Gooch, and I'm the Director of Sales of Winco Fireworks. So what we're going to try to do is bring you the conversation we would be having at NFA this week. If there was NFA that was being held, we'd be talking to you about a couple of things that we're going to be talking about today. So we're organized. We actually have a list of stuff. So if we look down, don't mind us. We also have handheld devices that we might switch to. It could get a little jerky. It could get a little wobbly here. Bear with us. This is all live. If we wanted to make something really slick, we would have pre-recorded it 2 weeks ago. Anyway, so we're going to get started. Here we go. All righty. normally, once again, we're at NFA this week. We want to bring the conversation to you, and we have a lot of prizes to give away. We have the prize wheel, and when we spin it, we're going to spin it 3 times. For people on the feed, we will get your name off the feed. That's going to be a little slower process, so bear with us on that, but we will get it for you. Okay, and we have a couple of guests that are going to magically appear on the screen, and we're going to have a conversation. The first one is Valmir, and he is from Elite Fireworks in Houston, Texas. And the second person who will be on the show a little bit later will be Tom from Black Market Fireworks in Joplin, Missouri. So we'll be introducing Valmir and Tom here shortly. Next up is sales rep extraordinaire Frank Alter. Frank, come on in the shot. Yeah, come on in. Right over here. There we go. There's Frank.
You guys doing?
His territory is all 50 states, basically. So he is everywhere.
Minus Hawaii.
Minus Hawaii. Minus Hawaii. So we don't do Hawaii, but Frank is everywhere once again. Frank is going to be part of this afternoon's festivities. Next is Laura Basie. Come on in, Laura. Everybody knows Laura. She is the queen of the firecracker salespeople.
No, not really. But.
Yes, you are. Yeah, yeah. And she's really good, and was like the most popular person on our virtual blast off this past spring. So once again, everybody loves Laura. We all love Laura. And then the person who is not here right now, and I'll be taking his spot, is Mike Caller. Mike is on a call with PHMSA. He's representing the APA today as president. And so I'll be kind of moving into kind of Mike's discussion points here in a second. But we kind of wanted to kick everything off and introduce everybody. So alrighty, we're going to get going, and I'm going to kind of do Mike's stuff here. So I've had approximately 3 minutes to prepare for this since Mike's been on this other call. But once again, Mike's on this PHMSA call. As a lot of you know, there's always an issue in China with something. And currently, right now, we're dealing with the GB standard in China. This all kind of came about at the end of last year, and we got containers shipped in the spring, and then it's kind of reared its ugly head again this summer. And so they're really trying to get it worked out. As we all know right now, currently, under the GB standard, there is a prohibition on tube size larger than 30 millimeters, which kind of puts us out of business on 9-shot racks. It all considers this 1.3G. That's what's kind of being discussed today. I'm not sure what's going on with the discussions. There are all kinds of rumors. I was reading Instagram this morning and some Facebook stuff, and I heard some very positive news, and then I heard some very negative news, so I'm just going to leave it there at that. Once we know of definitive news and information, we will definitely pass it on. I want to thank all of our customers who placed container orders this year for getting their orders to us very early. We put a very early deadline of August 15th, and there was a reason why we did that. We felt being in the front of the line of probably the largest open to buy in fireworks history with China is not a bad thing. We want to get our orders to our vendor partners in China. We want to be first. So we were able to do that, and we want to thank all of our customers that did participate and place those orders ahead of time. A lot of people really stepped up and kind of rushed things out. Also, I want to thank our Black Cat patrons who were able to step up and do the 2-container minimum. There was a reason why we did that. Once again, in past years with all companies, it seems like the fulfillment rate when it gets into the spring seems to be tapering off, and there's a lot of stuffing of substitute product. We really wanted to make sure that you're getting what you need and what you want to order. And by cutting down on the amount of SKUs in a single container is going to help us do that. And Black Cat was very, very pleased with the results of that. And thank you very much for everyone for stepping up. I think, fortunately, we had a great season, obviously, with what happened this past 4th of July, which made it a lot easier for a lot of folks. Once again, the great news now is we are starting to receive containers into our Grandview facility here, and we're starting to build our inventory back up. Once again, we saw sales that were unprecedented this past season everywhere across the country. I've not spoken to anybody who didn't have a great season, basically. The only one person I knew about that didn't, They had a problem because they had a microburst come through and knock down their tent. Other than that, everybody had a great season. Early production in China, from what we're hearing, is positive. And for those customers who have fall containers, we don't see an issue with that as of right now. Once again, it's China. We always have one foot on a banana peel, it seems like. And so as of today, everything's great. Once again, I think I mentioned the GB standard, and we're trying to get that worked out. That will change a lot. That'll be a real game changer for a lot of companies, and it'll be a game changer for our customers if we're not able to overcome the current regulations that they're trying to implement. So we will keep you up to date on that. And the minute we hear something, we'll definitely let you know. Once again, Mike is on a more important PHMSA call. Our customers and our friends are very, very important, but this is really critical right now because of the time of year we're at and with all the deadlines for fall containers. So where's Laura Basie? And we're going to get the wheel going here. And I'm going to grab the handheld, so bear with me here. And Alicia, how about or Ann, how about our first? We got some names here. So who are we?
First person is Cindy Gertis.
Cindy Gertis. We're going to spin for Cindy Gertis. $100 gift card for Cindy Gertis.
Way to go!
Way to go, Cindy. And who was number 2, Ann?
Jim Cooper.
Jim Cooper.
Good job.
Fire
Coop gets a $50 gift card from Amazon.
And the third is Katie Carpenter.
Katie Carpenter. Skating Fireworks.
Another $50 gift card. Congratulations to our winners.
Okay. Put that down. Switch me off there.
Come on up.
And
I'm here to talk about the.
we're going to talk about some blast off stuff. So I'm going to hand it off to Frank, and Frank, take it away.
All right, I'm here to announce the blast offs for the fall in 2020. The first one's going to be in Central Fireworks. It's going to be October 24th, Saturday. That's in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. The next one will be at Gulf Coast / Winco of Louisiana. They're going to do theirs on Saturday, November 7th. We will be doing some social distancing and have COVID protocols in place, and be looking for an invite soon. So look forward to see you guys down south, and hopefully we'll be able to get this on.
Cool. All right, Frank. Thank you very much. All righty. Next up is we're going to talk about a little bit of product now, and we will bring in the lovely Laura Basie, and she's going to talk about Black Cat, the Patriot.
Introducing the most popular 6-inch extra large canister shell out on the market. As most of you know, this item was very popular in this past season. Not only is the packaging incredible, but so are the 36 brakes. Please watch the incredible shells.
Okay. Alrighty, we're back, and now we're going to have Frank come in here, and he's going to talk about the Kodo collection.
Kodo collection shells. It's 5 and 6 inch assorted shells. They'll have a Japanese, they're all inspired by Japanese effects, including the Nishaki Kimura shells. This is packed 324s. We have it in stock. Well, check out this video.
Okay, that was the Kodo collection. We're going to fire out 48 shots back to back to back. We're going to have people going, see you later. I'm going to go back and meet with the boss. So anyway, we're back, and next up is part of the Kodo collection. And I'm going to actually try to get as close to the camera as I possibly can. And these are the Kodo ring shells. And the Kodo ring shells are a 6-pack, 6-inch, and they're all specialty rings. We have like the super red ring, which is sort of a red lace effect, a crackling ring, great, nice crackle, gold chrysanthemum, then a regular gold chrysanthemum ring, ring shell, a plum red blossom ring, and then a blue peony ring. So that's all part of the Kodo collection ring shell kit. Okay, I warned you about the handheld camera thing. We're going to now talk about some Black Cat assortments that came in really late. Some of you guys got them, and they did really, really well. The reaction was very, very positive. All the items in these 4, 5, and 6 new Black Cat assortments are all Black Cat items. They're assembled here in Grandview. We do the assembly on these. And so I'm going to grab the camera and kind of walk back and kind of walk you through it. So first off is the Black Cat Heritage. And it is a number 4 size, Black Cat Heritage. Next is Celebrate America, and it is a number 5 size. Once again, some familiar items in there on that. And then Pride and Honor. Pride and Honor is the number 6. Great assortments, really, really well receptive to this year by the customers, and unfortunately they came in so doggone late that we weren't able to really get them out to everybody, but we're working on getting those back in stock right now, and so we're excited about that. So I think what we're going to
Bobby. I don't even know what your last name is. Wells, Richter, however you want to call him. Thanks for a great season. Appreciate it, guys.
All right, there we go. Who's been for? Kathy O'Brien, Hamburg Fireworks, $50 Amazon gift certificate. Kathy, congratulations. All right, Frank, spin the wheel next. Free t-shirt from Black Cat Threads. Amy Davies. Wade Peterson gets a $50 Amazon gift card. All right, you guys, congratulations. And There we go. We're going to bring in our first guest and see if we can bring Valmir in here. There he is.
How's it going, Mr. Gooch? How you guys doing? I cannot hear you right now.
Can you hear me, Valmir?
There we go. Now I can.
Okay, great. First, tell us about Elite Fireworks.
Yeah, so as far as Elite Fireworks, so it's a family business. It's actually me and my two older brothers. We started in 2012. So in the fireworks industry, I consider us babies. Early on, we started with Winco, so we're glad about that. And I mean, I don't know if I don't know if there's any company out there that's more obsessed with Black Hat than us, if I could maybe say that. We do like you guys' other products, but we're obsessed with Black Hat. So clearly, it has paid off since the beginning. But yeah, I mean, right now, year after year, it's been very good. Sales has been good. We've been growing out exponentially and, just taking it a year like a season at a time since we're seasonal.
Sure. That's great, Valmir. Cool. Well, I got a couple questions. And how was the customer reaction since you guys are so big into canister shells? Probably one of the best selections in Houston that I'm aware of as far as canister shells and Elite Fireworks. How was the customer reaction this year to the Patriot and the 5-inch, and of course always the Diablo, the Neon Diablo especially?
Yes, so good question. So as far as the new Black Hat canisters, so I mean, first of all, I've seen you guys pictures of customers. I mean, just same thing with us. We've completely sold out of all of them. But the quantity that we get, especially canisters, I don't think there's a store seasonally that sells more canisters than we do. But we do have a very large selection of about over 40 different 60-gram canister. However, though, 90% of our sales are those three: the Diablo, the new Black Hat 5-inch, and as well as the Patriots. And what we do that works really well, we sell those three actually as a combo. So customers save, and that's in everybody's baskets. Yes, they're taking one or they're taking all three.
That's exciting. That's great.
Oh yeah.
Black Hat 200-gram cakes. Like what's one of your favorites?
The new ones, I would say Thunder Mania. I love the set. Yeah. So especially after watching the videos, because in our store we do have videos for all the products, and just seeing them go off. Because I mean, for a 200-gram, that has quite a kick, I would say. Yeah. So it's a really good one.
Cool. Any 500 grams that come to mind?
As far as 500 grams, I got to talk about our budget end cake. So Born Country, that we sell that as buy one, get one free for $50, so $25 each. That was a fan favorite this year. So we have a bunch of those, but that was the first one out of all the budget end cakes that we sell. And again, it's not a budget end cake, but the price point that we offer is cheap for seasonal, right? Right. That was the best selling one that we had.
Awesome. Valmir, thank you so much for spending a few minutes with us. I know that everybody out there, Valmir, he's a star in himself. Talk about a guy who knows how to do social media, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. This guy's writing the book right now out there. And how many Instagram subscribers do you guys have for Elite Fireworks? Just to throw that out there, just let me know how this guy gets things done.
So right now we're a little bit over 18,000. So we're
18,000.
Yeah, we're behind Phantom, but we have only one store, so we can't compete.
Get out of here.
So
that's incredible.
Yeah.
Cool. Anyway, Valmir, thank you so much, man. And we will talk to you real soon, okay?
Yep, sounds good. Thank you so much.
All right, thanks. All righty. So next up, we're going to show you Pyro Scan. And we've introduced it a couple years ago. We just kind of want to remind everybody about it. The price for Pyro Scan is $310. And we have them in stock right now. We have plenty for the fall season. You can pick them up. We can ship them UPS to you, and we'll kind of show you how it works. Also, the one thing about Pyro Scan that I want to remind everybody, it's open source. So you can program not just Winco stuff that comes on it. You can put your own private label product on there, maybe another company's product on there. Once again, $310. It's the cheapest salesman you'll have on the floor. So I'm going to walk over slowly. I was told to take it easy with the camera here. So Laura has an item. We're going to use the barcode.
Show me the barcode really quick. Perfect. And Laura will do the barcode. And there it plays. You can program whatever product you want as long as there's a video for it that could be uploaded. We are also going to be, I'm going to head back this way. You can turn this camera off. You can also, what happened? Oh, something, there's a problem. Oh, okay, yeah. Anyway, so sorry about that. See, live.
But you can also, we choose to show it with just the Pyro Scan barcode repeating on this, but you can also loop, I think, up to 5 videos. I think as many videos as you want. So you can actually have a loop going, a continuous loop going on Pyro Scan. $310. It's going to have its own website, I believe, probably by next January. Chris will probably have it done by then. Hopefully, poor Chris. He's building websites like a maniac right now. So his work list is long. So next up, we're going to bring in our next guest. What? Oh, no. Oh, I missed. Hold on here. Hold on. See, I'm screwing up. We're going to do price wheel. And who are our first?
Super Show. Van Gladney. $50 gift card.
Next, Sherry Cisco.
Sherry Cisco. Ooh, $50 gift card. Right next to that free Pyro Scan there. Hold on here, Laura.
Next,
Donna Furno. Spin again. Donna Furno wins a Pyro Scan. There we go. Awesome, Donna. You owe me for that second spin, by the way. So.
All right, Donna, congratulations. Hope everybody's enjoying the prize wheel. And now I am going to bring in our next guest. Oh, there he is, Mr. Black Hat himself, Tom from Black Market Fireworks. What's going on, man?
Oh man, just having a great time here with you guys.
Cool.
Loving all the stuff I'm seeing.
Cool.
Looking forward to a new year. I'll go ahead and
there he is. There's Tom. Awesome. So,
everybody,
oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
Everybody loves the cat head.
The cat head's a hit. If I ever posted on social media, we had that cat head on, people just go crazy with that. I always get a lot of hits on it. Anyway, Tom, tell us about Black Market Fireworks.
Well, Black Market Fireworks has been in business for 50 years. I started when I was 12 years old working in a tent for my boss's dad. It's a family-run business. We primarily, we do retail, wholesale, all over the Midwest. As far west as Arizona, as far east as Indiana, some Tennessee, so just all over. We I believe are one of Winco's oldest customers.
Yes.
We've been buying from Winco for a very long time. We love the relationship we've built with you all and the product, and it's just, Black Market is a great company with great values, and I just love working here.
Great, Tom. Cool. Well, I have a couple questions, like I talked to Valmir earlier. So let's talk wholesale, okay? So how was how were the new Black Cat, like the Patriot, the 5-inch, Neon Diablo, how were all those shell kits? Now, once again, the very end, people were going crazy, obviously. But early on, when we actually had to do some selling, how was the reception on those kits?
Well, I'll tell you what, we couldn't get our hands on enough of them. I had people, we were limiting how many people could have because, there wasn't an endless supply with the way they were selling, but the Patriot, the Black Cat 5-inch, and the Neon, everybody was asking for more, and we're like,
yeah,
it is what it is. And we were fortunate that we were able to get most of our wholesale customers, some of them. Obviously, I've already got people asking for them for next year, pre-ordering them, saying, put me down for 5, put me down for 10, put me down for 20. So, yeah, I've got a lot of numbers already, people asking, yes, I need them, I want more. And I'd say, the Patriot, the packaging, the red, white, and blue, everybody loves the packaging on that. And, of course, also, I was wowed myself that when they brought the Neon in, and it's like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Colored neon paper, and not just colored neon paper. My understanding is Mike had to get some paper here and send it to China. Correct me if I'm wrong. That glitter paper was just phenomenal. Great job on the packaging. People loved it. And the shells performed even better than the packaging.
Shells are great. And a little background story on that glitter paper. Now you're starting to see it. Bring it on up here, Laura. Here we go. We'll kind of give everybody if you're not familiar with it out there in internet land, I'm going to try to get close enough here to give you a good shot of it. But where the glare's not on it, that particular paper, we had never seen it in China before. We went to, I think, one of the paper factories, and we were sent here a whole box of paper samples. And we actually found that, I think, at a local store here in Kansas City, and we sent it over to China and said, hey, we want to have you guys kind of copy this paper style. So cool. Okay, so Tom, how about something that's really underrated? Like what's an item that we're all missing? What's a Black Hat item that we've all just missed?
Well, I think that we're always goo gagaing over all the new stuff, and sometimes we forget to go back and look at some of the old tried and true cakes. You guys redid the wrapper on Black Cat Willow this year, and we kind of gave it a little bit of a revitalization. But some of these cakes, like Black Cat Willows, I mean, that they have performed. I don't even know how many years we've been bringing in Black Cat Willows, and people continually come back time and time and time again. And we forget about some of the, here's these new cakes. Man, I'm pushing, and here's the video. Man, you got to see this. And sometimes we've got to step back and say, what am I missing? And, going back and reminding ourselves of the quality and the product. I mean, everybody loves Willows, yeah. And the 200 gram cake, Black Cat Willows is phenomenal. And we've got some 500 gram cakes that do great, but sometimes the 200 gram cakes fit a budget. Sometimes they fit filling in shows, and of course, if you're like me and you like to different effects and doing shows and stuff, everybody knows that I love to do shows, and so I'm always looking for different effects and different ways, shooting cakes by the row. Yeah. A new cake this year that was great for that. Color Wars. If you haven't bought it, man,
great cake. Just super.
Break that thing up and you shoot a row of them. Oh man, bright colored mines. That was beautiful.
Cool.
Mines are underrated too. People forget.
Here we go.
Color War.
Color War right here. There we
go.
Great
label. Great cake. I love it. It's got like
hand there. There we go.
That has 7 rows, so it has 6 rows of beautiful, bright colored mines. I mean, just all different colors of the rainbow. And then the last row is obviously some aerial shots with great color. But yeah, I love to do stuff like that when I'm doing shows. So I'm always got an eye looking out for those special effects that come out in cakes.
Cool, cool. All right, Tom. Well, you know what? Thank you so much for joining us today. I think everybody really enjoyed your insight. And of course, I always love talking to you. So anyway, once again, we'll check out with you from Joplin, Missouri, and we'll talk to you real soon, okay? Thanks, Tom.
Have a great day.
All righty. Well, hopefully we didn't bore you too badly for our first time around. We're going to probably do a few more of these over the course of the next year, and we'll get better at it. But I really want to thank everybody who made this our inaugural, voyage onto the internets here from Grandview, Missouri. Once again, we want to thank you, our customers. Without you, I'm not standing here. I'm driving Uber Eats. Okay, seriously. I might be eating the Uber Eats, but I would definitely be driving Uber Eats. Once again, staff, Chris Nolan, Black Hat Marketing, Rachel Peterson, our marketing person, okay, Melissa Pryor, thank you, Melissa, Alicia Moore, who was kind of doing the switching and all that behind the scenes here, our floor director, Ann Cook. And before we go, we're gonna do anything I need to do. Get out here, Alicia, get here, come here, come on, come on, go, look at.
I'm sweating.
She's sweating.
Make sure you have your volume turned on when you do the tour.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to.
Do one more prize wheel?
Let's do one more prize wheel. Yeah, here we go. One more prize wheel. This wasn't in the budget, but guess what?
We're picking?
We're spending callers' money. So.
Bobby doesn't have the budget, does she?
Yeah, we're. Who we spending for?
We don't have a name. Somebody's winning 50. We don't have a name.
Who?
Darren Walker.
Darren Walker,
Darren
$50.
Walker, big winner.
Big winner there, Darren Walker. Okay. So I am going to go on I'm turning my volume up here, so hopefully I won't feedback.
We kind of want to show you a little bit of our showroom and warehouse. It's still under construction. So we're going to take a quick walk out into the hallway. We got sales offices that are all blacked out because we think we have our lighting thing going on here. And we will go by the Firefly display there. Let's open the door, see who's behind the door, behind door number 1. Anyway, we're kind of in the hallway here at Winco Fireworks. We have some photos on the wall of some of our retail stores. And then up here is a company timeline. And I always like sharing this with the very few guests we've had here so far. Unfortunately, since COVID, we haven't had as many guests here as we possibly would have liked. But once again, a little story, a little history, company history about Winco Fireworks and our relationship with Black Hat and how important that relationship is. What David Collar did in the 1980s was really pretty amazing to be able to put this deal together. The infamous fire in Lone Jack, Grandview, I said Lone Jack, this is back in 1997. We had a big fire here in 1997. And then between 1999 and 2015, a lot of acquisitions, kind of building the company up, and then our move to Grandview, our warehouse facility out in Grandview, and of course our office here. Kind of going down the hallway. This is if you're going to come into the building. We got some cool stuff up. I'll kind of stick my head in this is our Black Hat meeting room here. Kind of see that. Of course, the Black Hat room. Kind of cool. And then, we got some fireworks art. You can't do without our fireworks art. When you come on in, you're greeted by a John Adams quote, which is very, very good. And then, of course, down here, when you walk into the building, this is the remainder of all the office space here at Winco Fireworks. So once again, everybody, thank you. Appreciate you tuning in, and we will see you next time. And once again, have a great day. Gooch out.